Atlantis. Amazing. See right inside the cargo bay there. This here is the actual engine that sat behind the shuttle itself. Another view of the space shuttle itself from up here. Pretty dramatic sight. This here is a replica of the Hubble Space Telescope, which is really cool. Here the underside of the space shuttle. You can see all the heat shield. Globe here showing the approach path around the world.
I can get your picture.
Down the way to Florida. There we are.
Exactly.
Pretty neat. Got all these big mission badges on the walls and the different missions that Atlantis completed. We're glowing hot because we're re-entering Earth's atmosphere. Cool down. Ready for touchdown. Little memorial area here to the Challenger and Columbia shuttles, which are sadly lost. All different artifacts from the astronauts. Photos here of each of the space shuttles and the year of their first flight. Little model here at the initial concept of the space shuttle. This is the Astro van, which is the van that actually took the astronauts from the space shuttle out to the launch pad. Nice. You can see inside there. Pretty basic inside, but all you need is a little bit of room to sit down in your spacesuit. Just been on the shuttle launch simulator here at the Kennedy Space Center. Stevie didn't come on. Stevie did.
I went into a little separate. If you tell, because I'm quite motion sick, as we found out previously. I just spoke to the lady before I went on, and she took me into a separate room where I could actually see Alan and everybody else on the simulator, so I can watch my own little control room. It's quite nice.
Yeah, so it's worth bearing in mind if some members of your party aren't comfortable with motion simulators, you can opt out of the experience itself. You still get to watch all of the build-up, which is really worth doing on its own.
Yeah, I can still see all the animations and videos that you can see in there as well, so I can still see everything else. I just didn't get the shaking or the tilting or anything like that.
Yeah, so it's really worth. If some members of your party want to do the experience and some don't, all go together, and then right before you get in the shuttle simulator itself, you can, the ones that don't want to do the simulator, opt out and go and watch in the control room.
It is quite a small room. I reckon it could probably fit about 15 people in. But there was a family of 5 or 6 before me, where 3 of them had opted out, so I had to wait for them to come out first. So bigger families do it as well.
Yeah.
So I won't worry about it. Just speak to a member of staff before you go on.
Yeah. The simulator itself was really intense. It's probably the most intense simulator that I've been on while we've been here in Florida.
Probably a good job I didn't go on.
That's not so much in terms of the motion. It was just like you're tilted onto your back into the position that you would be in the position for a launch, and then it's the you can feel, it feels really realistic, the G-force on your face pulling your face back as you would do with the acceleration that you get in a space launch. Really enjoyed it. Definitely an experience that's worth checking out if you're here at the Space Centre. Big ball of granite rolling around on some water. Pretty cool, isn't it?
I've never seen anything like that before we came here, and Nelson too.
Yeah, I was on was it Epcot where I was on the other day?
Might have been, maybe.
Yeah. This helicopter. This here is the T-38 Talon, which was a jet training aircraft used to train astronauts and to ensure that their flight skills stayed up to date. People of Florida, what is this noise coming from your tree? Is it some sort of insect?
Oh no, it's really loud for an insect.
I don't know what it is. Confusing noise. Just walking up towards the memorial wall, which holds the names of those who gave their lives in the pursuit of space exploration. Quite a poignant place. Let's give you a look at some of the names here. Brave astronauts on this wall. This particular memorial is for the Columbia Space Shuttle crew. There's several different missions on there, including the Challenger. This noise is still going on. It's coming from more places now. Must be insects or something in the tree. If you know what this noise is, please let us know.
And send us a picture.
There's no constraints for launch.
Atlanta Floor Director.
It's a JFK.
Atlanta Launch Director. Air to ground 1.
How hot do we think the car's going to be? They're baking in the sun all day. It's pretty warm in here. The air conditioning's kicking in.
Seats are on fire.
Yeah, but thankfully we have seat cooling technology in the car.
And it needs to cool quicker.
Yeah, just waiting for that to kick in before we drive off anywhere. Come on, air conditioning. It stayed really warm today. We didn't have a storm this afternoon for the first time since we got here. The temperatures stayed right up throughout the day. Usually the storm kind of kills a few degrees off the temperature, but it stayed really warm today. We're just heading back over to Little Italy. It's the same place we went on the first night, and we really enjoyed the meal. After I've been driving all day, we fancied somewhere fairly close to the hotel. The free garlic bread again. And Stevie's had a little bit of a flare-up of eczema or something on her hand, so I've had to cut her garlic bread up for her, so into little bite-sized pieces, so she can eat it all. Is it tasty, darling?
You're looking after me.
Yeah. Our main courses have just come. Stevie's got the pollo al cacciatore.
Yeah.
She's just juggling pepper with her one good hand.
That was my bad hand.
That's the bad hand. I got some lasagna. So we have our desserts. I've got a New York cheesecake, and Stevie's got the homemade cannoli.
It did look pretty.
He just destroyed it.
Yeah.
Just come out of Little Italy now.
For the second time.
Yeah, it was really good. Really enjoyed the food. It was all so fresh, and the dessert that I had as well was really nice.
Cannoli is very strange.
First time you ever tried it.
Yeah, I hated the taste of the cream in the middle at first, but the more I ate it, the more I liked it, which was very bizarre because I hated it when I first tasted it. Our server was fantastic.
James.
Yeah.
He said his name was on the receipt. Yeah, he was really good. Really friendly, really polite service.
Kept our drinks topped up, everything came out really fast. Yeah, it was just really friendly, really bubbly. Made us feel welcome even though we turned up in our scruffs today.
Tomorrow we are going to Islands of Adventure for lots of roller coasters and exciting rides. We'll see you guys then.
Mickey Mouse? Did he get Universal there?
Mickey Mouse is on Friday.
Oh,
more Mickey on
so
Friday.
Far away. On a side note, that supermarket, I'm not very good at holding the straight. This is on the supermarket where you get your beer. I'm a bit drunk, by the way. The supermarket where you get your beer. Is it Goodies Supermarket?
Goodies Supermarket, yeah.
He is the fastest bagger I have ever seen in my life. And I work in a supermarket. He was so fast at bagging that beer. He was like swoosh whoosh.
Well.
He was like just bagged in a second, like whoosh. It was amazing. I thought I had to tell the people.
Fair
I thought it was good.
Well done. I don't think you need to drink any more wine.
I've only had 2 glasses.
Oh dear.
Bye.